Warsaw Hospital is an incredible, good hospital. Administration here needs to change. I have said that all along. I see the same people that are still here, other people have gone. Something has to change. Some of the information the board is getting, I don't know if it's true from the administration of the hospital. I think it might not be. You've had significant people leave. The CFO has left. I heard the lawyer left. What lawyer runs? There's significant people here in the hospital that have left. The county treasurer has left. Well, who leaves a county job after 17 years without getting a pension? There's red flags here. Mr. McTiernan had died. Nobody knows why. Stress, I don't know. The truth needs to come out. People need to be honest with the board. The board needs to clearly understand they are not in control of the whole world. You are here because you're elected, and we ask that you do the right job, and we wonder why the other board members left. Were they bullied out too? Questions and answers need to happen. It's a sad state. I really would like the hospital to live and not die. Right now it's dying. And we all deserve to have a viable hospital and a safe place to bring our loved ones.
He operated on me 2 years ago when I couldn't even walk because of my hip. And this man and Jim O'May and Becky Noon were three of the best people I have ever had. You all should be ashamed of yourselves. Look at yourself in the mirror and see what you've done to this county.
That's right.
This hospital worked like crazy to build itself up. I haven't stepped foot in Springville Hospital since this one became what it was. But guess what? I'm not coming back. You're not going to get another cent out of me because you disgust me, every one of you, for what you've done with Dr. Mason and Jim. Thank you.
It would be a great loss and disservice to the residents of Wyoming County with severe negative consequences if Dr. Mason is terminated. I feel this will be a major blow to the future and the reputation of this hospital. And I ask that any political or personal agendas that may exist, that anyone may have, they need to be set aside.
Cannot be just behind doors. And again, especially if those decisions belong to us, because those decisions are going to affect our community. And each one of us should not be afraid to stand up and speak of getting fired. That's not what it should be. I've been working here as the only OB/GYN that covered in the hospital since September 16, 24/7. Was promised that I'm going to get help. And until now, I don't have that help.
That's why Dr. Traitline left. That's right.
I was promised January, and promised February, and promised March, and I don't see that happening. And every time I ask about it, it says, oh, we're negotiating with this person and other person. Mr. Faberman negotiating with a new doctor, and so far we're not going anywhere.
Right.
With all respect to his effort, I believe there's some stuff between her and him still going on. But regardless to whatever he's trying to help me, I'm still covering here 24/7. And I'm happy doing this. At the same time, I cannot see all this place that was a beautiful place going down without saying a word about it. Even if that word is going to probably get me fired.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When was the vote taken to terminate Dr. Mason? 2, how was Dr. Mason notified? 3, is his letter of termination, was it sent to him? What you guys did is wrong.
And why?
We have a right to keep our hospital up and running. We have a right to keep our doctors here, that we have paid the hospital to keep them here. And I can't believe for 1 second he's losing revenue. Because when that clinic first opened, I worked with Becky and Dr. Mason until I got sick and couldn't work in there. That clinic was non-stop. You guys should be ashamed of what you did with Dr. Mason. And I, as well as everybody else in this room and in this county pretty much, would like him reinstated. not to reinstate him. But here you are sitting on these boards for what? For yourselves? Because you sure as hell aren't doing it for us. Thank you.
As a community and staff member with at least 20 more years of remaining service as a nurse ahead of me, I hope that the decisions made by this board will allow me to continue to be proud of the work that I do and the patients that I provide care for within the walls of this hospital. So, again, my question is to the board this evening, what in fact did Dr. Mason do to justify the grounds for early termination? Because it is clear to me his abilities, surgical production, and quality of care are certainly not the reason, as I have witnessed all of these firsthand. Thank you.